There we go. Welcome everyone. This is the second game in the best of 3 series, arena series between Stefan and TheViper. Once again, Stefan getting Portuguese. You have to wonder though. Yeah, these games are recorded games. They have been played during the weekend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the first one was very good. I am not usually the kind of guy to watch arena games. I am not usually the kind of guy to play arena games. But I gotta admit, it was a very strong one. And we're gonna see the second one. And potentially the third one is also as good, or are also as good. So let's take a look. Portuguese for Stefan playing the north, in the south, sorry. Well, they get 15% cheaper gold cost for military units. They get access to Feitoria, and they get more HP on navy units. For the Viper, on the other hand, playing as Saracens, they get cheaper markets with cheaper trading fairs. They also get bonus damage against buildings with foot archers and cavalry archers. And I'm not really sure what this matchup looks like for arena. Fortunately for us, Mr. GPN was in chat earlier, so he might be back and might enlighten us a little bit. So Portuguese, they get only gold mining, no gold shaft mining, so that's gonna be something to keep in mind for Imperial Age. Chris did say earlier that Portuguese need to go for less TCs, otherwise they die. And Saracens, on the other hand, whenever they are played in an open map, they usually close themselves up and they go up to fast cast and try to boom. So I think they're probably going to be a best fit for they're going to be a good fit for arena. But Portuguese, of course, they are very strong as well, so it's going to be a matter of who plays this the best, who recognizes the stuff the best. As we saw, for instance, in the last game, the Viper was playing Vikings, which don't get good cavalry, but he ended up making good use of Viking cavalry against Portuguese. What is it gonna be this time now? All the legends are here. So what do you have to say about this matchup, Chris? The far zoomed out point of view reminds you of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I know, it's beautiful. I remember that game, man. It's so good. Had so much fun with that game. Anyway, resource location right now, the Viper is not very good, so he's not getting the map hacks anymore. Take a look at this. So he's got the main stone close to the wall. Secondary one is outside, third gold is outside, and the first and secondary gold, they're right behind the walls, so he's gonna need to defend this. Is he gonna go for towers once again as Saracens? I'm not really sure. What is the situation like for Stefan? Wait a moment, I think these are Viper's sheep. He's not... okay, he's finding them. For Stefan, on the other hand, we got the main gold on the back, the main stone on the back. We have 2 additional golds, super safe over there. And the secondary stone super safe too, as well. So this is a very roomy, secure base for Stefan, which is not the case at all for the Viper. Only a safe fish stone, but yeah, for the gold situation and the other gold, the other stone, I mean, it's not good at all. Let's see. Can you turn off the BGM? Oh, the background music. We can do that, yeah, sorry. What if I just decrease the volume? Give me a moment. Does this work a little bit better? Let me know. I can increase the microphone volume a little bit as well. Yeah, YouTube audience prefers the background music. Yeah, I can decrease it a little bit. It should be a lot lower now. You should be able to hear me a lot clearer. And I'm also gonna increase the microphone volume a little bit. Just a minute. Let's see. Should be a little bit better now. Anyway. Thank you for turning it off. It's not off. It's lower. It's lower. But it should be a lot lower than my voice now. If that is what you mean. Or if you mean about in-game sound, yeah, Capture H decreases the sound on purpose. Because when you are supposed to hear things a lot lower when you get away, right? It's a quadratic function. So we can get very close. And hear the villagers taking the ship. We can do this as well. Why Portuguese again? Just RNG. Fuel H coming up for the Viper. It seems like Stefan's gonna go for Fast Castle himself. Last game he went up with 26 villagers. The Viper's going up with 23 only, so he's gonna go for archers. It seems to me like we're gonna see archers from Viper probably. Or maybe it's some market abuse. We might see that as well. Remember that it's a cheaper market for the Viper, and he doesn't need to pay as much taxes for trading. Good stuff, Stefan using the sheep over there. Let's see. Sound effects are fine. It's the background music that's just distracting. Is it? Does anyone else feel like that? It's right now at 4%. Anyway, Stefan going up now to Fuel H with 26 villagers, so it's going to be the exact same build as last game. And the Viper going already for the barracks, blacksmith coming up, market coming up, so it's going to be market abuse, Fast Castle for the Saracen. I think, although, yeah, it's only 5% for him using the market. Background music is vital. Guys, remember, if we keep over 100 viewers by the end of the stream, we are going to be giving away 6 months of Volley Platinum into 3 months giveaways. If it's under 100, we're going to do with gold, but it's still going to be 2 winners for today's stream. As a thank you for staying here, because we have been casting also other games, a different series, and it's been a long stream. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Stable coming up for Stefan, interesting. Not gonna be Fast Castle at all. The Viper on the other hand going up already, almost halfway up. Let's see. What if we get over 300? We can add 1 winner for each 100 viewers. Alright, let's see. Castle Age coming up for Stefan now as well. And everyone, join. Remember to join the raffle, ! Raffle. To get a chance of winning your own premium. Stefan's gonna take the first hit over there. Going for the archer ranges. Viper is gonna go for that. So pretty much what I was expecting. Now we're gonna see a siege workshop coming up as soon as Castle Age hits. And it's gonna be what Mr. GPN was expecting for the first game, actually. Yeah, he's just waiting. Take a look at this. Siege workshop coming up over here. Or maybe over here. It's gonna be a siege tower, crossbows with fletching. And Stefan knows. He knows, and he spotted this. He knows. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, this is the masterpiece defense. Let's see. Yeah. Siege tower coming up, and Stefan, man. Such a good game sense. He knew it. I mean, it's a trademark Viper move, right? So he should be expecting this. Now more crossbows coming up, and what is it gonna do? Well, remember though, the Saracens get bonus damage against buildings with the foot archers and also with cavalry archers, so potentially the Viper might be able to destroy a house over here, but Stefan's gonna have enough time to get his own siege workshop out And with Mangonel, he should be able to keep the archers from the Viper at bay. Yeah, he's trying to find an opening and no, not gonna happen. He should try to break through the palisade walls though. That's the weakest building that he can destroy. He knows about this already. So yeah, just gonna walk away, and now he's trapped here. The siege tower is not good for getting you out. Unless you use that corner exploit, maybe. I have never seen this. Does this work? There's a straggler though. Ah, you think he could potentially get the villager around? Let's see. Yeah, I'm very curious. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, he's gonna save the villager. Let's see. We might see the straggler. He's not using the Vil. But yeah, you're right, he could have done that. He could have gone over here with the archer, start sniping lumberjacks. He's just gonna walk away. He's just gonna save the villager. Well, we have scouts for Stefan. What is he gonna do? Villager count at this point in time exactly the same for both. Bullsaw coming up for the Viper. We already have fletching for him as well. We have Bullsaw already for Stefan. We have Horse Collar for him, so his eco is gonna be a little bit stronger. 2 TCs up, 3rd TC coming up. The Viper on 2 TCs only, so Stefan's gonna be pulling ahead villager count very soon. Horse Collar and Wheelbarrow coming up for the Viper. No Wheelbarrow for Stefan just yet, but he's gonna have 50% extra villager production, so probably more worth it. Let's see. Scorpion out. And Mangonel out. Would have loved to see the tree hop, man. Would have been fantastic. Would have been so good. What you gonna do? Not much. Already 5 extra villagers for Stefan. On more TCs this time around, so he's probably gonna be able to click out to Imperial Age faster. And what is he gonna do? Well, Portuguese getting access to very strong units. Both have fully upgraded Arbalists, which Saracens also get, and of course the organ guns. Taking the Viper scout over there. 3rd TC coming up for the Viper now, who is behind his score by 100. We have 7 extra villagers for Stefan right now. If he goes for Wheelbarrow, he should be able to retain the 7 villager advantage while he researches it, just by having one extra TC. Let's see. This is not live. This, yeah, these are recorded games. Scorpion is a really nice move from Stefan. Nobody ever remembers to make a Scorpion. Scorpion was pretty good, yeah. Fourth TC coming up for the Viper now. Okay, he's gonna look up to catch up. I'm kind of surprised not to see a TC from Stefan over here on the back. But alright. Oh, the wolves. Wait. The Viper actually losing a villager to the wolf. Almost losing another one. Gaia masterpiece. Alright. Let's see. The Mangonel here, a couple of Scorpions, and the Viper could potentially clean this up with a Mangonel of his own. But he's gotta be wary of the scouts out from Stefan. There's not a lot going on right now. Siege tower over there, he's taking the relics. Speaking of which, where are the relics located? Do we have any relics captured for any player? We don't, so the Viper is taking 2, I think, because there's only 3 relics left on the map. Actually, no, he's taking 1. We already have 1 here for Stefan, who is going for another one. So yeah, one's close to the Viper's base, one is close to Stefan's base, the other one's close to Stefan's base as well. Viper is guarding that one with a couple of crossbows. I think Stefan should be able to clean this up. And he should be able to get all 3 relics. Okay, a couple of extra crossbows, that's gonna be good for the Viper, so he's pretty much securing this one for him right now. And we still have these 2 for Stefan. That's pretty good. Cavalry archers now, gonna take this. Let's see the monk over there, very good pick, probably. Let's see. Take care of your monk, take care of your monk. That was not the best shot. Could have been a lot better. But we have a knight. Do we have upgrades? We don't have any upgrades in this knight yet. So yeah, the Viper is still quite a few villagers behind. At this point in time, 15 villagers behind. So it seems like Stefan is managing his eco a lot better. The Viper, who is now on 40 Cs, is given 4 villagers. Stefan is given 5. 6. So both players are really focused on booming right now, but the things are looking a lot better for Stefan right now. Yep. Another relic. Another relic as well. And another relic, I think. Wait a moment, do we have... Okay, we're gonna have 2 relics for Stefan, 3 relics for the Viper. We have another siege workshop coming up. Let's see. Nana Medina. Huh, you have the same last name than I do. What is the rating of both players? Well, Stefan is 2400, the Viper is 2500. Specifically 2401 and 2536. As of this game. They are probably with a different rating right now if they played more, which I think they probably did. Archery range coming up for Stefan, Imperial Age coming up, the Viper going for hand card and heavy plow. Fletching and heavy plow coming up for Stefan as well. So we're gonna see Arbalest. Kind of surprised that we are not seeing any organ guns whatsoever, so against Saracens they might not be worth it so much. Well, he's taking a lot of stones, so he's gonna go for the castle eventually. In any case, he's gonna want to have it when he goes up to Imperial Age, as he's gonna want to go for... Yeah, for turrets, there we go. He's gonna go for the castle after all. I'm kind of puzzled though that he's going for the castle over there and not over here to take control of that stone, but anyway. What is the siege tower doing over there? Imperial Age almost there with 11 extra villagers. Padded archer armor coming up now for him as well. After that we still need leather archer armor and ring archer armor. So it's gonna be arbalest and organ guns, and what else? Mangonels or onagers eventually. You're new in Bubbly. Oh, I see. Welcome, welcome. Alright, Town Watch coming up now as well. What are we gonna see? Bracer and Chemistry instantly coming up for extra damage on the Arbalest. At this point in time, he doesn't have enough resources to go for all the other upgrades, but he's queuing up more crossbows. The Viper clicking up to Imperial Age. 2-man saw as well. Eco upgrades coming up instantly. Castle coming up for the Viper as well. Stable, so we're gonna see camels, I would say. Yeah, Saracens don't get Cavalier even, so going for Knights is not a good idea. Maybe Hussars though. Hussars and something else, Mamelukes? I don't know. Or is he getting the castle up just for the trebuchets? Because Stefan already has a castle up here. He already has one trebuchet. He has not spotted the Viper's castle, right? He hasn't. Okay. If he did, he could potentially send a... Okay, he's just gonna send a trebuchet forward preemptively. Good stuff. Spoiler alert, Viper won game 1. Don't spoil it, man. I'm gonna have to ban you now. Alright, he's gonna spot the castle now with the arbalist. Yes! Those are going to go down. Stefan, man, pay attention! Split! Decent pathing. Now the trebuchet's going forward and we have a bunch of arbalists over here. Remember, fully upgraded arbalists. The only thing they are missing is ring archer armor, if I'm not mistaken. I think they only have powder archer armor or ring archer, leather archer armor. They have powder archer, so they're still missing leather and ring. What is Stefan gonna do though? Gonna go for another castle. Do we have another trebuchet coming up? Yes, we do. So the Viper, unfortunately, not being able to take any gold because of having to repair the castle. And keep in mind, with 2 trebuchets, that castle is gonna be a stone pit. Going fully for... Yeah, okay, camels. So we're gonna have mag rabbit camels. Zealotry coming up for the Viper. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have probably mag rabbit as well, and then Saracen camels are very, very good. 2 trebuchets. Once again, the stone count for the Viper going lower and lower into the 60s right now. And what is he doing over here? Not much. He's trying to raid with 2 cavalry archers, maybe trying to scout a little bit, but he has been spotted by Stefan's outposts. Stone count for the Viper into the 10s. Heavy camel coming up, plate, barding armor, conscription. He only wants to keep the castle up long enough to get the researches up. Another trebuchet coming up for Stefan. Bombard cannon as well. And conscription's not gonna finish researching. The Viper has just abandoned that. He doesn't have the stone anymore. So it's gonna be going for camels at this point in time with 7 stables up already. I like the caster's voice. Thank you, thank you. What is this? The Viper trying to go for a siege workshop. Gonna get it up! Stefan already with ballistics as well, going for halberdier, so he was 100% expecting the camels. He's going to get cleaned up there for sure. As you can see here in the HP pool. We're gonna get barracks, we're gonna get arbalist, and then halberdier are going to counter the camels. What is going to be the next move for the Viper? What's the Viper's forward? Only a siege workshop. Another one coming up. Not really sure what the plan is. Going for cat ram. He's gonna try to go for rams. Saracens, they get access to siege onager and siege rams. They don't get heavy scorpion though. They only get regular scorpions. So they can go for siege for sure. Blacksmith coming up, bracer coming up for the Viper. Those trebuchets are gonna take the monastery out. And bye bye relics. Next thing you know, the walls are compromised. And yeah, I think the Viper doesn't expect the amount of units here. Let's see. He doesn't know about this. He's gonna try to go forward. He's gonna try to go forward and surround us, but he did not expect this. Now we have a bunch of halberdier. We have the castle over here. Siege workshop coming up, and this should be going in favor of Stefan, but he needs to control his army a little bit better. He's getting debated over here. Not using the halberdier properly. He might be losing all the trebuchets over here to the camels. I think that was a little bit sloppy. He might be able to save them. Okay, 2 trebuchets going down. It was probably worth it though. There was a lot of camels going down for the Viper. Cannot even begin to count the amount of bodies here. Camel bodies. Portuguese make Cavalier versus Saracens are but most common option. I do think that's a stretch of guesswork. This was played during the weekend. Why the camels? I don't know, to try to counter the arbalists, I would say. I am not really sure what the logic behind that was. Anyway, the Viper, he is going to go for the cat round 4. Let's try not to miss him breaking through the walls once again and starting to raid. But we have 5 TCs for the red player, which means that he is gonna have a lot of place to idle his villagers in. 25 idle villagers right now. Bunch of arbalists, the trebuchet, the bombard cannon. The camels cannot really do a whole lot against the halberdier. Remember that the skirmishers, they do have bonus damage against spearman line units, but it's not high enough that you can just single-handedly counter them. So this is pretty good. I think if you convert one of the camels, you could potentially even make it harder for the Viper to use his skirmishers effectively. More siege workshops coming up. A lot of bombard cannons. Do we have arquebuses already for Stefan? Let me take a quick look. Hold on. Let's see. Why did I say Magrabi? That is not for Saracens. I meant... Wait. No, that was pretty bad. Never mind. I'm gonna take a quick look right now, but it doesn't matter. The Viper is calling the GG, and that was a very good game. Just a very systematic push from Stefan. It's pretty good. Well, the Viper did manage to break through here, but he wasn't gonna be able to do a whole lot over here. Population was just so much higher for blue. Map generation this time around was pretty much in his favor. And yeah, Saracens don't get Cavalier. Yeah, Zealotry, my bad. I'm not really sure why I thought Magrabi. That is not correct. That is the Castle Age upgrade for Berbers, I think. I mixed them up. But anyway, let's take a look at the achievements. Oh, I must have looked like an idiot saying Magrabi like 5 times in the series. Anyway, KD 2-1 for Stefan, very good. Stefan, sorry, food collection higher for the Viper, otherwise much better eco for Stefan. PLH and Castle H faster for red again, trying to go for the masterpiece, not working. Relic gold, 1006 from 3 relics for the Viper. Losing control of them eventually in the end. That's about it. That's the second game. So we have a 1-1 score right now. Third game is gonna start very soon.